Let's go to question number 11. Question number 11 speak about similarity between certoil cells and interstitial cells. Where are they? They found in the human tests. Let's read the question again. What is the similarity between certoil cell and interstitial cells in the human tests? What are the similarity? We must find the similarity between the two cells. Where are the two cells or the two tissue found inside the tests? That's maybe I go to the answer without my feeling. Yes, they are located inside seminiferous tubules. No, they are not. They have a direct role in nourishing a sperm, go to feed the sperm. Number C, both of are haploid cells. No, they are diploid cells. D, both of them are secretory cells. Yes, they are found in secretory cells. That's the answer. Let's go to question number 12. Question number 12 is speak about reproduction again. Let's read the question and find the answer together. Which of the following distinguish sexual reproduction in ferns and sexual reproduction in flowering plant? There are a comparison between them, fern and flowering plants. They are both sexual reproduction. There are one difference between them. The first one is occurrence of genetic diversity. Yes, they are both have. Number B, the presence of reproductive organs that produce gametes. Yes, they both have reproductive organs that produce gametes. Number C, gametes are formed by meiotic division. No, let's go to D. Gametes are formed by mitotic division. Yes, in ferns, gametes are formed by mitotic division, but in sexual reproduction in flowering plants, the gametes formed by meiotic division. So the answer must be number D. Gametes are formed by mitotic division. Here is the comparison between them. Let's go to question number 13. Question number 13 is a diagram. So we must read the diagram first. The diagram must be shown first in our mind before we read the question. There is two cycles. The first one is parthenogenesis in avid, and the other one sexual reproduction in avids. They are found in the same living organism. One of them parthenogenesis and the other sexual reproduction. There are many differences between them, but there are X. X here is common between the parthenogenesis in avids and the sexual reproduction in avid. Let's read the question and decide what are the answer. From the following diagram, which of the characteristics is represented by the letter X? What are X? X is a common between them. Number A, high genetic variation. High genetic variation is found in the sexual reproduction, not in parthenogenesis. Number B, participation of one individual in producing offspring. One individual in producing offspring. Number C, production of new offspring. They are found in both. High number of offspring is produced. No. So the answer must be number C, production of new offspring. They are two process, the two process common with production of new offspring. They are found in both. Number 14. Let's go to number 14. Let's go to the immunity. Immunity here speak about except. Let's see, except. Here we must consider the except. So the answer of all is right except one. Let's go to question number 14. The following diagram show one of the immunoglobulins. The mechanism by which these globulins works is characterized by all the following except. Let's find except here. Number A, it is the ability to get rid of largest amount of microbes. Yes, it's do. Number B, stimulating the process of phagocytosis of microbes. Number C, weakening of microbe and gathering it in one place. Number D, converting antigen into precipitation. That's the one, except that does not converting antigen into precipitation. No converting antigen into precipitation. That's not its function. Let's go to question number 15. Question number 15 is speak about the immune mechanism in this plant. This plant is aloe. That's desert plant. Let's read the question and find what he need to answer. The picture shows the desert plant. What is the immune mechanism that distinguish this plant? Number A, pre-existing structural. B, structure resulting from infection. C, pre-existing cellular. D, biochemical formed as a result infection. No, the answer must be pre-existing structure. The pre-existing structure here is the immune structure, the immune mechanism. The immune mechanism is covered this plant by an immune layers of many layers which immune it as a mechanism. Pre-existing structure is the answer. Let's go to question number 16. Question number 16, which lymphocytes have similar mechanism of action to eliminate pathogen? Lymphocytes have similar mechanism in eliminate pathogen. Which of them? A or B or C or D? Natural killer are cytotoxic cell, T cell, macrophage, and helper T cell. B cells and macrophage, natural killer cells and B cells. That the answer is natural killer and cytotoxic T cells is responsible for this mechanism, that similar action to eliminate pathogen. Let's go to question number 17. Question number 17 is speak about a table. Here a table, we must read the table before we read the question. The table is speak about the type of mechanism A, B, C, and the immune cells. There are many cells that are responsible for immunity. Let's go to read the question. There are many cells. Let's go to read the question. The following table show 3 immune mechanisms, A and B and C. Which letter indicate the mechanism that is not accompanied by the appearance of symptoms of disease? Appearance of symptoms of disease, it must be A or B. A, monocyte, macrophage, basophil, mast cell. That's the symptoms of disease. And B, helper T cell. B cells, natural killer, cytotoxic T cells. C, memory T, memory C. B, macrophage and cytotoxic cells. Oh, there are many symptoms here, and here is no symptoms. So the answer must be C only. There are no symptoms here because the immune identify the disease and make many action inside the body without symptoms. So the answer must be C only. Let's go to question number 18. Let's go to molecular biology. Here, molecular biology, we speak about DNA, part of a DNA, double strand and double helix of DNA. Let's, I speak about the figure first because we must read the figure before we read the question. So, let's read the question. The following drawing represent a piece of DNA. Yes, that's a piece of DNA. double helix 1. There are 2 parts, 2 letters. The letter here is about sugar, ribose sugar, deoxyribose sugar, and phosphate group here and here, and there is a nitrogenous base with a bond between them. So the following drawing represent a piece of DNA which letter indicate to the bond that can be broken by enzyme deoxyribonuclease. Where the deoxyribonuclease work? It work at covalent bond or nitrogenous bond. Let's see the answer. The answer must be C. C, deoxyribonuclease is effect in this bond. That's a covalent bond, that bond between phosphate group and deoxyribose sugar. Let's go to question number 19. Question number 19 is speak about diagram. What is this diagram? The diagram here is indicate a chromosome. Yes, a chromosome with many parts. The parts here in the chromosome is speak about a part of it, or genes, or a part of DNA. Let's go to the question and know what they want from us. Study the diagram of a type of mutation. Here is a mutation. Oh yes, mutation. Why mutation? Because the part with these lines are found here, and the black one are found here, and there are vertical row here, and there are a mutation. There are a mutation. They are not the same. Let's read the question again. Study the diagram of the type of mutation and then determine what type of mutation the diagram indicates. Let's read the choices. Number E, structural and chromosomal. Structural and chromosomal. That's found in the structure of the chromosome. That's found in the chromosome. But in the structure, I don't know. Number B, let's read it first. Number B, somatic and gene. Somatic and gene. Maybe change in the number of chromosome. Number D, gametes and genes. Gametes, no gametes. No gametes here. Maybe genes, change in the number of chromosome. There are only 1 chromosome. That's not somatic and gene. Yes, that's the structural and the chromosomal mutation. Why structural and chromosomal? Because it found in the structure of the chromosome, and the chromosomal that appear in the chromosome, that's find the mutation inside it. So the answer must be structural and chromosomal mutation, not somatic, not number of chromosome because it 1, not gamete and genes. Gametes, not gamete because there are no number of chromosomes, so no gametes here. So let's go to question number 20. Question number 20 speak about the sperm. Sperm reproduction again. But here it will link between the sperm and DNA. Which part of the sperm contain DNA similar to that in prokaryotes? DNA found in the sperm in 2 parts. The first one inside the head and the other found in, let's go to read it, the choice first. Head, neck, middle piece, and tail. So let's go to the structure of the sperm. The sperm consists of 4 parts. The first one is head, which contains a nucleus. Nucleus here as eukaryotes, because the nucleus is surrounded by the nuclear membrane and the chromosome found inside it. The second part about the neck. Neck contains centrioles, 2 centrioles, no DNA here. The third part is middle piece. The middle piece contains mitochondria. Mitochondria is classified as the prokaryotic living organism, which found inside the cell and contains a special DNA specific for them, mitochondria. And the other part is tail, which contains a special tissue as flagellum. So we have two DNA. The first DNA is found inside the nucleus and as eukaryotic, and the other part is about mitochondria as prokaryotes. So let's read the question again. Which part of the sperm contain DNA similar to that prokaryotes? Not head, not neck, it doesn't contain any DNA. Middle piece and tail, the middle piece contains mitochondria, so the answer it must be C, middle piece. Let's go to the question number 21. Question number 21 is speak about the nucleotide. Nucleotide is a part of DNA or RNA that consists of ribose sugar or deoxyribose sugar. The second part is a nitrogenous base, and here is a phosphate group. Let's go to read the question. We must study the figure first before we answer or read the question. Let's read it from the given drawing. For one of the nucleotides, which letter or letters, A or B or C, there are 3 letters, indicate to the structure that determines the type of nucleic acid. The type of nucleic acid. There are 2 types of nucleic acid. We have DNA or RNA. There are 2 difference or 3 difference between DNA and RNA. Which part is determined the type of nucleic acid? Maybe A from the nitrogenous base and B for deoxyribose sugar or ribose sugar. So let's read the choices and decide. A and B, A and B. It will determine the nucleic acid. B only, B and C, or A only. Determine the type of the nucleic acid, it will be B only, because deoxyribose sugar or ribose sugar, it determines the type of nucleic acid. Let's go to question number 22. Question number 22 is speak about the technique used by scientists to present. Let's go to read the question first. Which technique can be used by scientists to confirm the presence of ruby red eye color gene in fruit fly genome? Genome means the number of chromosomes found in the living organism. So the answer must be one of these choices. Number A, human genome, not a human genome, because there are differences in the number of chromosomes found in these. Number B, DNA hybridization. Let's let it at the last part. C, DNA cloning, no. Recombination of DNAs, the answer must be number B. B, DNA hybridization is the technique used in find out the presence of ruby red color gene of house fruit fly.